Football, the beautiful game, but there's an uncomfortable truth that needs to be addressed, and our football academy is destroying the raw and natural talent honed on the streets. You see, growing up, most of us live for football. I mean, for some of us in primary school, we'd get to school early just to get a game of football until the bell rang for us to go to class. At break time, we're at it again, playing football. At lunchtime, we're still playing football until we had to go for clubs and sports. And even after clubs and sports are finished, we were playing football until the sun went down. And at this time, you didn't need no fancy equipment, no structured drills. It was just pure, unadulterated love for the game. See, we didn't need the pristine pitches or professional coaches, Like our goalposts for some were literally marked with stones, and the ground was tough and uneven. And that's where all the magic happened. We learned to navigate the unpredictable, to improvise, to think on our feet, skills that were honed through countless hours of play, driven by passion and creativity. Now, fast forward to today, and we kind of see a different landscape. Like, football academies have sprung up everywhere. I mean, promising to churn out the next generation of superstars. I mean, for some, most of them, they offer the state of the art facilities, professional coaching, and structured environment, but really, it comes at a cost. At academies, young players are drilled in a specific technique, tactics and formations. And there's also a specific focus on discipline and adherence to structured tactical regimens. And I mean, while this approach is undoubtedly produces technical proficient players, I mean, it often comes at the cost of stifling creativity and spontaneity. I mean, the very traits that make football so exciting. Now, let me give an example. Imagine a group of kids learning to paint. In a structured environment, they're given step-by-step instructions, taught precise techniques, and graded on how well they follow the rules. I mean, their paintings might be technically perfect, but they all start to look the same. Now, picture another group of kids given a blank canvas and a variety of paints, but no instructions. They are free to experiment, make mistakes, and find their own style. Their paintings are unique, bursting with creativity and personality. Now think about the game's greatest players, the likes of your Ronaldinhos, your Zidanes, your Ribery's, your Hazards, your Neymars, your Pogba's, etc. I could go on and on. But these guys didn't start in academies. They started on the streets, and they developed their unique styles and skills in the unstructured environments where creativity was the key for survival and success. In the chaos of the streets, they found their freedom. It was in this freedom that they discovered their true selves, much like a philosopher's quest for enlightenment. And in the unstructured environment where there are no rules to confine their imaginations, they become artists of the game. And Ronaldinho's incredible dribbling, like Ribery's uncanny ability to navigate tight spaces, and Neymar's flair and trickery, like all these things are born from street football. And these players brought a sense of artistry to the game that can't be taught in a structured setting. Even in today's game, you can see the difference between a street baller and an academy product. I mean, look at Palmer and Saka. Now, obviously, Saka is a very good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a steady 7 out of 10, gives you the odd 10 out of 10 performance, and he keeps the ball really well. But he can't do what Cole Palmer does, which is the X factor, the intangibles, taking the game by the scruff of the neck. And these are the kind of the traits and the skills that you hone from street football. The Palmer, with his flair, unpredictability, and audacious skills, embodies the spirit of a street footballer. You can see, like, with the way he plays, he still plays like he's playing in the cages in London or St. Kitts or whatever. And it's this creativity and joy and wit that makes him such an incredible player. Now, on the other hand, Saka is a prime example of an academy crafted player. Having been nurtured through Arsenal's youth system, his development has been meticulous. Saka's technical proficiency and tactical awareness and disciplined approach reflect the benefits of structured training. Now, obviously, he's a polished diamond, a testament to the efficiency of modern football academies. course, both these guys are exceptionally talented, but their styles tell like a different story. I mean, Palmer, it's got flair, unpredictability, and that X factor that you don't get in a player who's been honed and crafted in an academy and is kind of reminiscent of the street legends and street footballers of back in the day. But Saka's polished skills and tactical nous showcase the strengths of academy training. So to get more insights, I talked to some of the people who run academies here in this country, and here are some of the words that they had to say.
While academies provide invaluable resources and training, they often emphasize tactical discipline over individual creativity. It's a delicate balance that we need to address. The challenge is finding a way to incorporate the freedom and creativity of street football within the academy structure. We need to let kids be kids and let their natural talents flourish.
So what is the solution to this problem? Well, personally, I think it's time for a radical shift, We need to combine the best of both worlds, the resources and guidance of academies with the freedom and creativity of street football, like encouraging kids to play in unstructured environments, to experiment and to take risks, while also providing them with the tools and techniques to refine their skills. I think this way is the way we nurture well-rounded players who retain the natural flair and creativity of players of back in the day, players of the 2000s. In the end, football is all about joy, passion, and creativity. So let's not lose sight of that in the quest of technical perfection. I always say to people like the next footballing genius or any sports star of any discipline could literally be on the streets right now, They could be playing with a tacky ball on a dusty street. And yeah, let's make sure that we don't stifle that potential. So yeah, big up to you guys as always. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this topic. Do you think that academies are killing the natural talent and the raw skills of modern footballers? Let me know. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, in a bit, people. And yeah, stay safe, keep focused, and I'll catch you in the next one.